Hello, everybody. Welcome to today's market update. We're going to do a brief recap of the live stream from this morning and go over a couple different assets here. Starting with BTC, kind of looking for the plan on the week ahead. So to start off on Sunday, we had this pump leading up to CME open. There was a naked point of control here that I've since deleted off the chart because it's now tapped. I took a short position at 23,950, virtually the peak top. It was awesome entry. And my thought process on this was, if we sort of backtrack here and just look at, price from here, from my point of view, so cross out anything after this, I'm seeing all of these lows that are just begging to be taken out. So my position on this was I was just going to look for something like this, basically. Come down, take out this low, and we'll sort of evaluate from there. And since then, this has played out really, really, really well. Really well. And as of this morning, I kind of, in the live stream, this is kind of what I was looking at, what I marked out. So we have these two areas of liquidity. We have one up here, which I do think we will get. We have an area of liquidity here and then an area of liquidity here. And I figured, I thought that we would get down here, take out some of these lows and see some degree of a bounce back up. And I think that that is what we're seeing now. It didn't take out the exact low that I wanted to, this one here, but it did, take them out. And on a 4-hour time frame, at the very least, it is holding the channel again for the zillionth time. It's holding the channel, which has been fine for us because we've been trading the channel. But now, for me personally, at least, I'm getting to a point where I'm not so much interested in longing down here anymore. If not just for a scalp or opening up a small position, because I do anticipate some degree of a breakdown. So there are a couple different levels. Could we simply take out this low here and have continuation to the upside? Sure, that's exactly what we did down here. Where we basically took out these lows here, not this one, but this one we did take out, and all of these here, and then had continuation to the upside. We could see something like that here. I personally don't think so. Is it possible? Absolutely it is. If we get that move and reclaim here, then sure. But me personally, I would like to see this, maybe some degree of a bounce, and then come down here. This would be my first zone to consider along. And then I would especially be looking, in this lower area here, at least grabbing this pocket of liquidity, right? Coming down here, bouncing off this VWAP, as well as this daily fair value gap here, right? Or otherwise, coming down and taking all these lows. So let's take it step by step. Let's start with this area of liquidity here. Let's take out this low first and see what happens. After that, let's look to fill this daily fair value gap that we have here, this gray box down to about this naked New York naked session point of control, also the previous week value area high. We have an H12 order block here, the naked point of control, 2 daily naked point of controls here, as well as the value area high here. This zone here is really a great area. So let's watch price drop, and then let's evaluate and kind of see what we want to do from there. In the meantime, again, the range is still in play. I'm, again, like I said, I'm hesitant on longing here, but if you are looking to trade the range, it is still in play, right? So moving on, the next asset that I wanted to touch base on that we did review more specifically during the live stream earlier. I covered this harmonic last week on Friday. This is such a beautiful harmonic. It's a Nenstar, bearish Nenstar harmonic, or it could be classed as a shark, depending if you want to have a little bit of leniency on some of the targets here, but I think it more appropriately falls on a Nenstar. So basically this harmonic is awesome. It's played out virtually to a T, right where we would want it to be. And so now we're doing typically what happens with these bearish harmonics is that we'll hit our target and then we'll see a sideways range for some time before it eventually then commits to, hitting its targets. So here I was calling out shorts heavily. I alerted the group 3 different times to be shorting here because your invalidation was so small, right? Putting your invalidation above this high here and shorting this zone here. There was about 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 or 5 hours here that we were given that opportunity to do that. And I messaged you guys, and I even said the window is closing to get on this low risk short, right? And another thing that I had posted was this channel here saying that in the meantime, I think it's appropriate to be taking profits at the bottom of this channel. I'm going to be hesitant on longing myself. This, of course, was a great long right back up to the top of the channel for then another short opportunity back to the bottom of the channel. For now, again, another long opportunity that could be bringing us to the mid-range as we speak. So it has provided some good trades here. I personally am a little bit more hesitant to open up longs here because, again, I am looking for a breakdown, right? Some degree of a breakdown to be happening in the not too distant future. So one thing I did say is feel free to trade the range. Absolutely. Take profit. You know, if you're shorting here and shorting here, take the profit at the midline and take the profit, especially at the bottom of the range. This is like a 7% range, so you can really make a lot of money here. Be cautious on your longs and favor your shorts. So if you are getting moves back to the top of the range, I would favor shorts over favoring longs here. Ultimately targeting, you know, about 37 is my kind of my final target. Could it go lower? Sure. I kind of doubt it. But 37 here would be my ideal target, right? So looking for that breakdown in the week ahead here. Maybe the FOMC meeting will fuel that move down. So we'll wrap it up there. Those were the two that I wanted to cover and go over today. On Wednesday, we'll follow up with BTC. We'll also do more of a deep dive analysis on some other altcoin, and I'll start to include also ETH and LTC in some of our analysis, as well as Matic here too, and possibly Doge. These are kind of the coins that I've been eyeing up here, looking for buy opportunities and looking for trade opportunities. I had mentioned this a couple times in my last couple of videos here. I am going to be launching a MemoryLock website. I'm going to be doing some updating on my branding with the video intro, my banners, my profile pictures, etc., etc. So do stay tuned for that. I'm trying to just sort of consolidate and bring together a more well-rounded brand with MemoryLock to better serve you guys. Okay, so do stay tuned for that. I'm really excited for it. In the meantime, I will be in the Discord, so if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Enjoy the rest of your day, and happy trading.